And go. And go, Snorlax. No, that's a Tangela. That is not the Snorlax. That is the wrong Pokemon. It's not even the right type.
Oh my god, you're still streaming.
Yeah, I know. I lost track of time. Hey, Jake.
I thought you would be dead by now.
I'm getting towards being dead. But yeah, cool.
Did you catch a Snorlax?
No, I'm still fucking trying. Still trying. I'm not for much longer though. I'm gonna stop the stream in like 15 minutes, or if I catch a Snorlax.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I'm a bit dead today, but still possible potentially. Do you know if Eva wanted to play Vermintide tonight, or was it kind of like, hey guys, I've downloaded it.
No
Let's
idea.
play it soon. Okay.
I know Birdie will probably be on tonight and want to play 7 days, and
Okay,
then
so-
probably we won't play it again after that. But
So you reckon tonight's will be the last 7 days?
probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
Likely.
I mean, if Evil's about, and I'm about, and you're about, we could potentially play Vermintide or something, but as I said, I'm a bit tired. I'd probably prefer another day, but...
Yeah, I don't think he's even around right now.
fair enough. Is he right round, like a record?
Yes.
Yes.
Like a, what do they call them? Like a 45 record.
Oh, okay.
The small ones.
Yeah. The
'Cause
ones
he's got
that...
a small one.
Can you remember the first time you put a small record on a record player and it was like really, really fast and high pitched, or it was like really, really slow because you've got to change the settings?
The first time I did that, because I actually did have a record player.
Yeah, same.
It didn't fit on the tiny little hole. And
Oh,
I'm like,
right.
What the hell? And then it was like, oh yeah, there's this little like adapter thing up here, and
Alright.
you have to use that.
I never had that issue. I just found out that you had to actually change the speed settings because for some reason the smaller ones were like at a different speed.
Did you? Yeah. Did you ever have one of the record players that had a slider, so you could like speed it up increment like slowly instead of just a switch? Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously I did the thing where you'd get a record and just like put your finger on it slightly, so you'd be listening to a song and it's like, you know, like never gonna give you up, never gonna.
And you could like do the record scratch sound.
Yeah.
You did it kind of like back and forth.
And really piss off your
Man,
dad.
my mom got really pissed at me for doing that.
Yep. But yeah, these are things that none of the people in stream would ever experience, probably fucking millennials. But no,
listen, you millennials, go get a record player and spin it right round. Baby,
it reminds me
right
of watching an episode of Fresh Prince. It was one of the later ones where Vivian had another kid, and the kid was like 5 or 6 years old. And you know Fresh Prince, right? What I'm talking about?
I've never really watched it, so barely.
Okay, well, anyway, it's a sitcom, and
yeah, I know.
I'll address that in a second. Hang on. And the kid walks.
Don't know the characters.
Yeah, the kid walks into the front room, and there's music playing. There's music playing in the background. It's like, I don't know. Let's say it's Elton John or something. And the kid walks in and says, "Mama, what's that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's Rocket Man by Elton John." And the kid's like, "No, in your hand." And she's holding a record.
Oh yeah.
So Skillimus, apparently, having just arrived at the patch of grass I've been searching for Snorlax in, he's been here for about maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. He's caught a fucking Snorlax. Right,
How long have you been here? Like
I've been
hours?
here for like 2 hours and a half. And he's just turned up and he's got a Snorlax and just linked it to me in game. Fucking dick. But then again, I did the same thing to him accidentally in Sinnoh. He had been searching for a Mime Junior for about 2 hours, and I turned up to that patch of grass because I was playing through Sinnoh, like doing the actual story, so I was going past the area just because I wanted to pass through the area, and I accidentally got a random encounter, and I was like, oh look, it's a Mime Junior, and I caught it, and he was so pissed.
Because you weren't even trying, you were just like walking through.
I was just passing through and trying to avoid combat, and I got into combat, I was like, oh fuck. So that was funny. Oh yeah, Skillimus replied, thank you, yeah. Motherfucker Snorlax. Jesus.
Is he just like showing off his Snorlax to you now?
Yeah,
Is he just spamming chat with like how great a Snorlax is?
The only reason he came here, I'm pretty sure, is to try and get a Snorlax before I finish the stream, and he fucking did. Are you kidding me?
did it.
I mean, it could have been a Snorlax he had already and just linked it for lols, but I'm pretty sure he would have just caught it just now. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that. Fuck me. But yeah, oh yeah, how goes the death ray, by the way?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. You know, that moon power is working out.
Is it a death ray?
It's got to be moon power though.
Yeah, or moon power. Is it a death ray or is it still more of a maim ray?
Maim.
Maim. You know.
It's almost at death. It's like severe maiming.
Oh right. It's like it gives people potentially fatal heart attacks, maybe.
Yeah, like we've had a few fatalities, but not. It's not the bulk of the victims. Of
some of those
the
fatalities
ray.
might have been inconsequential or irrelevant. Like you hit them with a laser and they fell over and they died because they fell over.
Yeah, like one guy just there was a stool like on the ground, and one of them just landed on it.
Oh,
funny,
man.
and that did it.
Oh man. The thing is, when you said that, I know you meant like a stool as in a chair, but I thought of like a piece of shit.
Like a giant poo.
Yeah, he just impaled himself on a stool and died. It was potentially.
God.
It was a very, very hold and very, very sharp one. The user dead wants to know what I'm farming here.
Sharp.
Yeah, a sharp poo. I'm farming for a Snorlax. I mean, if you actually no, let's not talk about that. Anyway, so what are you up to right now? Are you gonna eat something and watch YouTube, I guess?
Listen, I'll tell you something that I just did, and I really regretted it, and it was gross. I went to make a delicious smoothie, right?
Okay.
Delicious. Banana, you got your strawberries, you got your blueberries.
Yeah, that sounds
put some
pretty.
spinach in.
Oh, maybe not spinach.
But why not? Right? But then, you gotta put milk in, right? So I use coconut milk, because it's pretty good.
Okay, this sounds fine so far.
So, I pour the milk in, I blend it all up, and I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to eat this, drink this, whatever you call it.
Eat it.
I take one sip, and it literally tastes like vomit.
That would be oh man.
The
Well done.
coconut milk had gone severely off, and I didn't check before.
Oh, Jerry.
So
Jerry?
let that be a
Jake.
lesson to you.
Yeah.
All of you people watching this stream, all 2 or 3 of you.
Hey, I have we've got 5.
Never ever put milk in a smoothie before checking it, because it'll bite you. Because now you've wasted all those other things. You wasted the banana, you wasted the
blueberries?
strawberries. Yeah.
I didn't even know coconut milk could go off because I've only ever seen it in powder form.
Yeah, neither did I.
I think you need to go to
never
Love
had
Island
it
to hunt Munchlax, not Snorlax. It's more easy apparently. Okay, it's a bit late now though.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch
Where are
it?
you right now? I don't even know.
I'm on Route 12.
Huh.
It should say
Love Island sounds more fun.
Yeah, but it's a bit late now since I'm ending the stream soon. But yeah, it should say in the top right hand corner which route I'm on.
Oh, I have the TeamSpeak covering that.
I don't worry about that, it's fine. But yes, welcome home from work. If you want to do something, let me know. I'm going to be ending this soon.
Oh.
Yes?
I should share a picture I took at my work.
Okay.
I was just leaving work, right? And you know who was there to greet me on the driveway?
It was either, because bear in mind he lives in Canada, it was either a beaver, a bear, or it was the President of Canada.
It was, yeah, you're one of them is right.
Really? Holy shit, guys. Which one was it? Sorry?
It was the President of Canada.
Was it actually the President of Canada?
Yeah, the President. Canada has a president now.
Okay.
Just happened.
Well, you
today.
do, don't you? That woman.
What? No.
Yeah, that woman was going for the President of Canada, but she did like a topless kind of thing.
Topless thing.
Yeah, she was like a topless candidate to be a Prime Minister of Canada, or is it Prime Minister, President, whatever?
It's Prime Minister, yeah.
Same
no,
thing.
there's Justin Trudeau is the Prime Minister.
Okay. So anyway, what was
He's
it?
like this guy it was a bear.
It was a bear.
I took
okay.
a picture of him.
Really? How did
Yeah.
Did he take a selfie?
It's kind of
did it
far
pose?
away though.
Nah, you should go right up to it and like put his paw over your shoulder. Take a selfie.
Oh man, he started running. He booked it. It was just a baby one too, so the mama was probably within a few, clicks of the area.
Yeah.
But it was actually like walking around some of the telescopes.
Oh right.
It was just like, just walking around,
did you
seeing
consider
if there was some trash.
that I might have been one of the test subjects that escaped?
Oh shit!
Either
It was originally a human being.
Either your evil lab is either working on bears or turning people into bears.
I think bears are turning into humans and starting to work there, actually.
Oh right. Like there's a particularly hairy guy who just started working there the other day, and he's suspiciously hairy.
Yeah, and he didn't know much English, and he did a lot of roaring for some reason.
And eating a lot of raw food, especially meat.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. He had really enormous hands too, with giant claws on them.
Yeah, man.
Like just
maybe
really
he's
weird.
just a
He
furry.
liked to walk on all fours a lot.
Yeah, he's probably just a furry. Don't judge.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't judge.
I
It's
wonder if there's ever
illegal
been
to
a-
judge.
I wonder if there's ever been a case of a furry fucking a bear because they thought it was a fellow furry, didn't realise it was a wild bear.
Yes. Happens all the time.
I can only imagine that would be a thing if the bear had somehow got like paint on it and it was like it looked like it was bright blue or something. And because furries are never brown, are they? They're always like pink or red and have like special googly eyes or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, they're never just like a normal bear or like
Yeah,
a
they're like-
normal.
They're dressed as Crash
Koala
Bandicoot or
or something.
something or Sonic. But yeah, fair enough. But to be fair though, if you've got to pick your colour of your fur, you wouldn't pick brown, would you? You'd pick like fucking pink. You know?
I mean, it depends if you're picking your fur for like
Well,
aesthetic reasons, or if you're picking it so that you don't get killed.
well, it's,
predators
well
and
it's, it's
stuff.
for aesthetics. For example, I pick the colour of my hair. I dye it red really regularly. I don't like my brown hair. It's red. Like you're walking down the street and you see a pillar box, right? Do you have them still in your country?
A what?
Oh god, post box or or
Oh,
a
you
phone
mean
booth?
like a mail box?
Yeah, and they're bright red, right?
Okay, yeah.
My hair's that colour usually.
Oh my god, that's very bright red. That's like fire truck red.
Yes, it is.
Fire engine red.
At the moment, it's not quite that bright because I don't live in Norwich anymore, so I can't buy the same colour, same hair dye as I usually get. It's slightly darker, but still very red.
Yeah.
So just imagine
Listen,
me, you know, I'm a slightly skinny. I've gained a bit of weight, but I'm still like 11 stone, you know, 5'10". I'm wearing glasses. I've got bright red hair, and I've got an Umbreon hoodie on. That's me right now.
God, you're such a weeb.
I'm glad you didn't say furry because of my Umbreon hoodie. You know what Umbreon looks like? You know Umbreon's a Pokemon, right?
No, I don't know anything about Pokemon
But
except for
Umbreon-
that it's a video game.
Okay, well Umbreon is a Pokemon, and I have ears and a tail, and it's cute.
Okay. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but
Uh-huh.
let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Why don't you try dyeing your hair green?
I've done that. I've been all the colours, in fact, at once as well. I've had rainbow hair before.
Oh shit, you know what else would be good? If like you did it seasonally, so like at Christmas you'd be red and green,
I
like
could.
red on one half, green on the other.
Sure, why not? I could. But yeah, you know my
Valentine's Day is like
YouTube
red
icon.
and pink.
You know my YouTube icon is like he's got blue hair.
Yeah.
At the time I commissioned Birdie to make that for me, I had blue hair. And the previous one to that, at the time I made that
It was
myself,
green, right?
I had green hair, yeah.
Or red.
It was
I
green.
can't remember if it was green or red, yeah.
So next one, if I get one commissioned or made for me, it'll probably be red though. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have red hair. It changes. I've always been the guy who has dyed hair though. And then it became a thing and everyone copied me.
Like all those NSYNC guys. God, which copycats, hey?
Do they have dyed hair?
Well, they did in like 1998 or
Mm.
whatever
I don't know.
whenever they were a band still.
When they were still like, you know, in sync with each other.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that name make more sense for a girl band? Just saying.
In sync.
Because you know how
I don't
girls,
know.
they spend a lot of time together.
Maybe they're just like literally they're all in a sync.
It's in sync and they just like perform all their songs from like inside a bathroom.
Yeah. They have like a special stage set up so that it just looks like they're inside of a giant sink.
Or maybe every time that they're recording a song, they're on a ship, but that is slowly flooding.
Oh no, in sync.
So
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Oh man, but it's good to have you here. Kind of give me a bit more hope. Kind of lift my spirits. Fucking Skillimus appearing for like 10 minutes, catching a Snorlax. Fuck me.
And he's still at it too. I see him there.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably stop in a minute.
He has like a different strat than you. You're like going all the way back and forth, and he's just doing like 2 patches back and forth.
Yeah, I mentioned that before, and I was suggesting that it shouldn't make a difference at all, but apparently it does. Apparently he must be rustling he must be rustling the grass in such a way that it really rustles the jimmies of Snorlaxes and they come out.
I feel like there should be a way to bait the encounters, like by dressing a certain way or by like holding like a certain food item that Pokemon likes.
You say that, there are actually mechanics like that in the official Nintendo games. Like you can have like sweet honey, which increases the set chances of Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah, because the Snorlax, you would want like something to like put him to sleep. So maybe like a boring like book, or what else? A pillow. You can hold a pillow.
No.
And he would be like, oh yeah, he'd want that pillow.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something else actually. No, frick out. I'm not gonna do the bug catching contest. I'm gonna stay here until the end of the stream. No, I thought you were gonna say something else. I couldn't think of the name of it, but you know that drug you give to people. Like,
NyQuil?
Yeah, no, the drug you give to people in clubs to do bad things to them.
What, like the date rape drug?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna
actually called.
I thought you were gonna say that to try and like coax out a Snorlax.
Just like bring Bill Cosby with you, and Snorlax will be like, "Hey, you need a hand, buddy?"
Turns out, Snorlax is like Jello. Because that's what he's famous for, isn't it? Like, the Jello in my head.
Famously, the voice of Snorlax.
Do an impression.
Was done by Bill Cosby.
You can do impressions.
Snorlax? I can't do Bill Cosby. That's like one of the voices I can't do.
Thanks for following. Okay. Do... I don't know. Do an impression of Rick telling me to end my stream already.
Rick?
Yes.
You mean Rick's,
Rick Sanchez.
Name? Sanchez? From the famous movie,
Beauty and the Beast.
Rick in Space?
Yes.
Teenage Mutant Rick Turtles?
Yes.
Rick...
Oh my god. Fine, do an impression of Morty then.
The Chronicles of Rick?
Oh my god. The Chronicles of Rick. Dick.
Rick Dick. I don't know. End your stream already. What's a good voice that isn't Rick? Because Rick's too overdone now.
Morty.
It's got to be like
Mr. Booby Butthole. Goofy.
I can't do any voices. I've lost the ability to
Mickey
do any
Mouse?
voices. Like
You got it in your stream, Heiach. Ha ha. It's me, Mario. Stop the fucking streaming.
These are great voices.
Yahoo! I guess I did it myself.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Heiach, you got to end the stream. That's an angry Italian guy.
Alright, I thought you were going to do Luigi, because I was going to do that as well, but...
Hey, it's me, Luigi guy.
Luigi guy. It's
I can't do it.
Like,
I fucking can't do a voice right now.
I know. Hey, it's me, Green Mario.
Green Mario. Man, you're not gonna be able to catch it, are you?
No. You know what'll happen, right? Is it'll appear, and either I will run away by accident because I've been doing it for non-stop for 3 hours, or the server will crash. Because it's done that once already today. It's good to have you here. I mean, I imagine when I finish the stream, probably any moment now, maybe, I'm gonna go and watch a video, and then we won't talk again for hours. And
That's
it'll be
okay. I
sad.
was probably gonna go make dinner or something.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. I'm gonna end it in a second, I think, and we'll probably be back again.
Okay.
Jake, stay here. Jake, guess what's just happened?
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Really?
Holy shit.
This stream must be like a few seconds. Oh yeah, there he is.
It's licking me, Jake. It's trying to fucking lick me. Okay, See, now that I've finally got one right. Well, I haven't caught it yet, but now the 4 things have to line up. Now it's got to have the 2 good stats and the 2 good natures, or whatever. What are the chances? I can't be asked to search for another 3 hours just to catch another one of these motherfuckers. I'm also out of Pokeballs. I want to point out. I need more Pokeballs. I only got Great Balls left.
What? Oh god. Did you already throw the Pokeball? Uh-oh. No, it's just frozen. It's frozen on the fight screen.
I hope so. It's usually what happens. Fuck. I mean, you guys are saying congrats and stuff, but I might have just fucked myself over by clicking at the same time as talking.
What? That sounds really bad.
The last 3 hours talking. Oh, there we go. Great Ball, go. You just need to wait a minute. Okay, you didn't get in the Great Ball. It's fine.
Oh, it's back.
Yep, let's just use an Ultra Ball then. Fuck it. Nope, that didn't work either. Are you kidding me?
This is maybe it's really hard to stuff them in there, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty big. Like, I should get like the obese ball or something. Go to sleep. No? Go to sleep.
Man, he is actually asleep. Well, he was.
He was, yeah. So he was asleep, has 1 hit point, and yet still wouldn't go in the ball. Okay, let's try again. Go, Great Ball. Yes, I got it. It shows up on the left before it actually shows you catching it. Okay, I've got a Snorlax, guys, so I'll be ending the stream very shortly. Should we check out his stats? Okay, so he's got thick fat. That's 1 tick. He doesn't have the nature that I wanted. There was only a 50% chance he would have that.
What, you want him jolly or something?
Yeah, I wanted him to be careful.
Careful.
And yeah, his IVs are trash. I think I've got better Pokemon. I think I've got better Snorlaxes already in my Pokebox. I just wanted to try and catch a better one, but whatever.
Thick fat.
Thick fat, yeah. Well, that's annoying. Well, at least we finally caught one though. But that's a good place to end the stream there for now, I guess. Sorry for taking 3 hours to find a fucking Snorlax, but whatever. I might end up just using one of the ones I've already got, because it turns out that's what Skillimus did.
Them's the breaks.
Them's the breaks, yeah.
Them is the breaks.
Because I was trying to get a good one, but it turns out even a bad one will do anyway, so I might just do that. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you for all your subs and donations over the last month or so. It's been really amazing. I appreciate it a lot. And I will catch you for my next stream, probably tomorrow, 11 PM BST, most likely. But for now, goodbye. Say bye, Jake.
Bye 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 bye.